Hi there, I'm excited to demo Readily, an all-in-one AI-powered language learning app that introduces hyper-personalization into the user's learning journey. First, let's sign in. There's a built-in onboarding process, but for the sake of this demo, I'm just using my account which I already registered. As you can see here, I'm currently learning Chinese, so there's a China flag on the top left. But the app actually supports learning 19 languages in total, all thanks to the power of AI. There are a lot of learning tools here, and even more tools in other tabs, which I'll introduce later. But this is where hyper-personalization is enabled. As you know, one of the major issues with language learning apps in the market right now is that it takes a lot of investment, millions of dollars and years of development, to build well thought out courses. This made me think, as a solo developer who doesn't have that many resources, so I came up with the idea of providing tools, and this is the beauty of that approach. And you'll see how this hyper personalization comes into play. Let's explore mini stories. These are stories I've created myself, as the app allows you to create stories based on your own interests. While reading a story, or actually doing anything in the app, if you don't know a word, you can click on it to view the definition, and it'll automatically be added to your learning decks for later practice. Now let's go to roleplay. There's a YC-backed company called Speak that last raised $78 million at a $1 billion valuation that does the exact same thing. Yet, they only offer 5 languages. This is because despite roleplay speaking their main core, they have to build out a curriculum of situations for each language. Since I'm a solo dev and certainly don't have that much investment, my solution is to give users the freedom to create the scenarios themselves. As you can see, my app offers similar functionalities to the Speak app, such as voice support, grammar correction, translation, and idea suggestions in a conversation. But this is where magic comes in. Say I'm learning Chinese and Hindi at the same time. I can simply switch to Hindi, and my entire conversation will turn into Hindi. So technically, I'm able to provide the functionalities of Speak app across 19 languages as a solo dev, which may take a huge team and millions of dollars to do so. Next, AI Tutor. This is my attempt to tackle well-structured course apps like Babbel and Rosetta Stone. Instead of following a boring course structure, AI will suggest what you can study fitting at the user's level, as well as exercises tailored to that lesson. When I first told my friends I wanted to build a language learning app, one asked, "How is it going to be different from Google Translate?" I thought that was interesting, and I asked myself, how can I actually improve upon Google Translate? This is my attempt. It's a translator, but with something unique. Users can click on tokens to get definitions, save words to their learning decks, and even switch to other languages. So now, you can learn to say the same thing in multiple languages. There's also an OCR translator that works like Google Translate, but it's geared more towards travelers. So I'll skip ahead a bit because I want to introduce a feature I'm very excited about. Chat with anyone. Basically, you can invite your friends and just chat, have a normal conversation, and AI will translate your chat into the language you're learning. Of course, you can click on any word to save or learn more. This is something I came up with myself, and I haven't seen it in any other apps. Next, let's do some reading. This is my direct take at Link, a language learning app that focuses on reading as comprehensible input. Book is a special case where I, as an admin, have to manage the book content, and since this is the demo, I haven't added a Chinese book yet, so let's temporarily switch to English. Technically, I can build out the algorithms to let any users import any books and read them with a built-in dictionary and word tracking. But I don't want to get into any copyright issues, so users can instead suggest books whose copyright has already expired. Okay, you may be wondering, what's the point of all that word tracking? And the answer is right here, in the Practice tab. My major pet peeve with most language learning apps is that they try to predict what I should review based on the mistakes I make in the exercises they give me. Like Duolingo, for example. And it's annoying because I'm forced to learn whatever they think I need. So I thought, why can't users have Duolingo-style practice exercises, but personalized to the words they are actively learning? That's exactly what the custom drills function does. Additionally, some users prefer flashcards, especially Anki, so I figured, why not give them that too? So I included an Anki-inspired flashcard system, powered by a spaced repetition algorithm. Currently, I am the sole UI/UX designer and full-stack developer of the project. I started working at the end of May, so roughly a month to develop this app, and I'm proud to say that I'm able to build what takes other companies millions of dollars and years of development to build. Currently, I have ideas of other features to take my app to the next level, and I believe that your investment would enable me to provide even more value to the users.